sure to catch tomorrow's show. Futurist, inventor, and author Ray Kurzweil will discuss the possibility of being able to download your brain in the future. Plus, David Pogue, author of Macs for Dummies, will give us his scoop on Macworld, and Leo will check in live from Vegas from the CES floor. All that and lots more tomorrow's Screensavers. Hey, Kat, what's the... we'll tell you what we're doing here later, but what's the deal with the Netcam?
We have a winner! Woo!
Yeah!
Yeah,
Woo!
Brian Province, he's the winner, and he sent us a really cool video of his house with the Christmas lights still on it. I don't know what's up with that, but I still want more of your ideas. Go to thescreensavers.com and read my story to find out how to send me those ideas. I want to send you a Netcam. And we would love more of your fridge pictures as well. Just send them to thescreensavers@techtv.com. Make fridge picture the subject line. Back to you guys.
All right, thanks, Blake. Yeah, you guys definitely. You win a free Netcam, then you make a great video, then we play it on the Screensavers. Come up with really cool ideas and send them to Kat. It'll be fun. By the way, I don't know if you caught the beginning of the show, but we completely destroyed a computer with sledgehammers.
Not completely. The process, we know the processor still runs. We think the graphics card's still working. The motherboard may be a little tweaked. I don't know if you can get the camera on that, but it's definitely...
Oh, yeah.
You know, we're not sure.
Bad.
We're still thinking we can resurrect this system. Yeah, it looks like it's warped.
Yeah. Anyway, while we're trying to resurrect this in the last few minutes of the show, Jimmy joins us on the phone from Spokane, Washington. What's up, Jimmy?
Hi. What's up?
Hey, what's up?
I'm wondering about RAID striping 260 gig drives.
Okay. So do you have a RAID card?
No. I'm wondering which one to get.
Okay. What kind of stuff do you do with that system?
Just gaming.
Okay. You want the truth?
Yeah.
You actually don't want to stripe those things. If you actually stripe those, what'll happen is you'll get really fast writes. If you're doing video editing or audio editing, it'll write faster to both those disks if you stripe across both disks than it would if you had a single disk, Jimmy.
Yeah.
Okay? The problem is it's going to slow your read times way, way down.
Okay.
That's bad, because the read times, that's what loads your operating system, that's what loads all the levels on your games and all that stuff. You're much better off loading those. Just put them on one channel of your IDE bus, make one the master, one the slave. You'll have a big, gigantic 120 gigabytes of storage there. It'll be as fast as it's going to get. The problem, though, with striping, it's really good for certain writing applications, but it slows your read times down. There's a great article this month in Maximum PC where they did a bunch of benchmarking with 1 up to 4 drives, striping them and mirroring them, and they talked about the performance impact, where it does good, where it does bad. If you do lots and lots of writing to the disk, striping is good. If you're not going to do that, Jimmy, don't do it. In your case, if you're doing gaming, just leave those drives separate. Don't bother buying a RAID card.
Just so everyone knows what we're talking about, RAID, it's a redundant array of independent disks. Some people would say inexpensive disks. Essentially what it is when you have a bunch of hard drives in one system, you can set them up so that they act in different ways. Patrick was talking about striping and mirroring. These are different RAID levels. You can go 0 through 5.
Right. And you might combine them together. Striping, you combine them together to get better speed. Mirroring, you basically write the same thing or read the same thing from both drives. Its idea is that you're doing different things to either make it faster or more stable or more robust.
All right. Hey, Yosh, is this thing going to work?
I'm doubtful. Well, we know that the
the
processor is still functioning. That's the best part, ladies and gentlemen. We tested that in another machine. What do we have here? Michael Stark writes in, we just had Roadrunner cable and high-speed internet installed. Are the security features in Windows XP secure enough, or do I need to download other software or purchase a router for more security? Windows XP, very, very, very bare modicum of a firewall in there. It's just barely a firewall. We definitely want you to download a software firewall. I can hear that thing beeping.
Yeah, definitely a postcode.
It's going to boot for it. You're either going to need to get a hardware router in between your home network and the internet. Great idea either way. Or you're going to want to put a firewall software on each individual machine that you connect up to that broadband connection.
All right, Robert writes in and says, I'm using Internet Explorer and connected to the internet via cable. Somehow, anyway, a program was downloaded to my PC, and now every time I reboot my machine, my home page is changed to a different page. Please help. How can I eliminate this? Okay, somehow you downloaded a program. What you have to do is find out where that program is, if in fact that's what's doing this, and eliminate it from your computer. So, of course, check the add remove functionality in the control panel, see if it's in there. And if it's something surreptitious, like this thing just automatically downloading your machine, or if something like a virus is doing this, which I suppose it might be, then it's going to be a little bit harder. Your antivirus software should be able to find it if it's that. But just have you tried changing your homepage? Do you know how to do that? You just drag the URL up to the little house on the toolbar there in Internet Explorer. That's what's going to change your homepage to whatever you want. I'm assuming you've already tried that, but just find wherever that program is and get rid of it. All right?
That's always interesting. It's tough when stuff starts taking over. Some websites, some of those spammy websites, will actually take over your homepage.
That's right. You know, you got to say, would you like to make this page your homepage? And
it's irritating. We've got a good one from Richard in Portland, Oregon. Richard says, hey, is it possible to have Linux and Windows XP on the same computer and a hard drive? Yes, it is. You're going to have to partition those up. You're going to install the Linux first, then you're going to do the Windows XP installation. Take your time. Yes, you can do it. There's a bunch of great websites that talk about doing just that.
I'm going to toss this one to Yosh so they knows the answer. I recently purchased a Samsung 40-gig hard drive, but the computer won't detect anything more than 31 gigs. Yoshi?
Try updating your BIOS would be the first thing I would do.
Yeah. Which operating system?
Doesn't say.
Probably doesn't give too much information.
Yeah. There's actually, if you go up to the Mac Store website,
it says LB8 is on.
and you do a link to their FAQ page, they've got links to all the Microsoft articles that talk about the different restrictions based on hard drives, hard drive controllers, and operating systems, plus some links to the Microsoft knowledge base that can tell you how to work around those.
Yeah, so we got like 40 seconds left in the show. You going to mean to tell me you couldn't get this computer fixed?
We're almost there. We feel it. We got the problem.
You know, we got heat. You shouldn't make a claim like that. We're going to fix that computer by the end of the show. You were just so drunk with enthusiasm at the beginning after smashing it. You knew. Hey, by the way,
you just shocked me, by the way.
Another graphics card.
All right.
Yeah.
We'll get it to run.
Maybe by tomorrow. That's it for this edition of the Screensavers. I'm Martin Sargent.
And I'm Patrick Dorn. Thanks for joining us, folks. We'd like to thank our guests. Now, don't you dare, Paul. Honest Dave and Chris Kosach. We leave you with a view of Brian Province's house, ladies and gentlemen.
Aww.